Hello everyone, you are welcome to my channel. This is Creative Ends platform. Today my video is going to be on this beautiful turban. I'm going to show you step by step how you can achieve this concept. So straight away we'll go to the table. Okay, welcome here. So right now I have the fabric I'll be using for this project. The name of this fabric is called YORI fabric, and then it's a stretchy fabric, by the way, and I will be using the measurement of 28 by 28 because I want to create a body pleat. And on this video today I'll be showing you the details of how to create the body pleated turban. So you can see that I started by rolling out the measurement for the body pleat. I'm so sorry for the chalk, it's not that obvious. I actually wanted it to be very obvious. All right, so right now the lines are drawn, and I used the distance of 2 inches for each of the lines, and then I will take it to the sewing machine to sew on each line. On each line, the way you see me folding now, that is how I'll be folding it on the lines to sew it in. So if this is your first time stopping by Creative Ends platform, please do not forget to subscribe before leaving this channel today. So you can see the lines there. So on each of these lines I will be sewing in at least a quarter of an inch on each of the lines. And please, whenever you are going to rule your lines, ensure it is on the stretchy part of the fabric that you put those lines on. So quickly, let's do the sewing. All right, so I just cut out the band for the turban, and it's a straight band. I'm not using cross band for this particular project. And then the width of the band is 8 inches, and then the length of the band is about same 28 inches. So while I'll sew, and when I take the right measurement on a fold, I might just be doing 10.5, which is 10.5 inches. So also I want this turban to be neat, and apart from it being neat, I also want it to have a little bit of weight. So because of that, I cut extra fabric to cover the back. So with that, I'll have double fabric to sew on the band. Both fabric will be facing each other. The front side of both fabric will be facing each other. while the band will be between, that's the middle, it will be at the middle while I sew. Then when I'm done sewing, you will now see that the the band will be as neat as possible, and even both the back and the front will be as neat as possible. So here we go, let's see it. Okay, all right, so this is the back side, very neat, and then you also see the front is very neat as well. So right now the next thing I will be doing is taking my measurement for the turban on a fold. All right, so I will take the measurement of the turban on a fold. The normal size for adult head is between 21 to 23, and so since it's a stretchy fabric, we can do 21, we can do 20, and it will still fit into the head perfectly. So I think the measurement with which you close your own turban should be a thing of choice. So you can do 10, 10.5, and you can do 11. Yeah, so now to close this turban, not only will I take the measurement of 10.5 or 11 inches, but I also want to show you how you sew the entire turban in a way that you have the back drop, because part of the beauty for this body pleated turban is the back drop. So to get the back drop, you just take the measurement for the front, which will allow the turban to base on your head or on the client's head, and then you sew the entire fabric, which is supposed to be about 14 inches on a fold. Remember, the fabric we use for this project is 28 inches, so on a fold it will be 14. So you are expected to sew the entire fabric after taking the front measurement. And if you look at the chalk I'm using to rule now, you see the part that I'm actually ruling out to be sewn. So this is how you do it, and that's why you can get that the drop at the back. So you are not expected to use that 10.5 to sew in into the turban. You just use the 10.5 for the beginning, after which you extend your sewing to the edge of the complete fabric. So look at the chalk and look at my hand movement. This is what you are expected to do. All right, so this is a quick one. If today is your first time stopping by Creative Ends platform and you like what you are seeing, please do not forget to subscribe before leaving this channel. Today the channel promises to get better, and it is actually getting better each day. And you have a better opportunity here, because you can actually send me pictures of turbans or auto gele that you wish to learn, and I promise I will respond to you. All right, so right now this turban is ready. The next thing I'll be doing to this turban is, first of all, I will need to use the interlock machine to weave every part of it that I think is rough. After that, I'll be using loose stitches to pull in each part, and because I did not add a loop to this particular turban, I will need to pull in both sides from the top. I will locate the midpoint from the top, and also I will pull in the part where I used to join the turban as well. So to locate the midpoint, you can see what I just did now. I even use my chalk to rule through it so that I will not be making any kind of mistake. And after pulling in this midpoint, I will also pull in the down part as well. So what I'll be doing is on two sides, because there is no loop. If I fix loop to it before, I will not be doing what I'm doing right now. All right, so that will be all for the turban. So it's time for us to create the bow for the turban, which is actually the design for this turban. So to do that, I need 3 inches crinoline. You know, crinoline comes in different sizes. We have the 1 inch crinoline. So I need 3 inches crinoline, and then also I cut out the fabric about 7 inches, and then by the length of choice. So please do not bother about my own length. Use your own length of choice depending on the bows that you want to create. So 3 inches crinoline folded into two, and then I fix it into the fabric. So quickly I'll be showing you how to fold or go about creating the bow. So to do that, I'll just fold like this, but you can see that there is a line showing there. If you want to avoid that line, you can fold the other way round, where the lines will not be in between, will be at the middle, and then you just use your needle and thread to create loose stitches, and you are done for creating the bow. And the number of bows that you want to use is also a thing of choice. You can just decide to do one single bow on your turban and you are good to go. But if you like, you can have up to 4 or 5 bows on your turban and you are good to go. So to create the fold I am using now, I am using 12 inches on both sides. So for the first fold, 12 inches, the second fold, 12 inches. So So right now I'm going to be using loose stitches to pull in the front of the turban. I just like it that way, so I'll be using loose stitches to do that. But I felt it's better that way. So right now I'm done. You can see it's more beautiful. So the bows are ready. It will just be time for me to fix the bow on the turban like this. But one very important thing I need to do before fixing it is that I need to cover the part, the turban. I need to cover the part where I joined all of them. So I'm just going to cut out a bit of fabric to do that. I'll just do that using some fabric now.